Hi, this is Rakesh Sharma from Alliance Immigration, and you're watching FAQ Fridays. In my immigration consulting practice, that is now 1.5 decades old, I've come across numerous students who became proud permanent residents and later on citizens as well. There are definitely pathways for such students who come to Canada fresh from high school or after having graduated from a bachelor's program. Some even come after master's program. Canada has historically offered them different pathways for permanent residency. The solution or the answer to this question is not very simple. It's a very, very lengthy one. There are different solutions or pathways available to different kinds of students based on your previous education, Canadian education, previous experience in your home country, any experience that you might have on your postgraduate work permit in Canada, your proficiency in English or French language, any job offers that you might have, and any Canadian siblings, Canadian PRs or citizen siblings who are over 18 years of age and must be residing in Canada. So these all factors lead to a determination of a person's eventual establishment as a permanent resident in Canada. First and foremost, the category that most students have traditionally relied upon is Canadian experience class. Even though of late, IRCC has not been very generous in giving invitations specifically for CEC class, and they are all clubbed in all program draws. PNP, provincial nominee programs, are open to students, even though some provinces have, they treat their graduates with kids' glove and they award less points or have more work experience requirements for provinces from other graduates of other provinces. But still, there are enough pathways for such international graduates to claim permanent residency or to apply for permanent residency. The idea, the bottom line is that you should know where to apply, which category of experience you must have. British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program, the program that we mostly deal with here, underwent a drastic overhaul of its point system on November 16th, 2023. Under the new system, the applicants who are residing in Lower Mainland, they are at a sheer disadvantage in terms of claiming the points for regional immigration. Anybody who is in Area 3 of BC, that means beyond Chilliwack, beyond Squamish, in areas like Nanaimo, Parksville, Port Alberni, Victoria, Kamloops, Hope, Whistler, all these areas, far flung areas, they have a distinct advantage of gaining 25 additional points as compared to 0 points for those who are working and accumulating their work experience in the lower mainland. So that has kind of seen exodus of international graduates who are on open postgrad work permits from this area. Even those people who are on open spousal work permits, they have decided to, many of them are deciding to move away from lower mainland, resulting in a kind of manpower crunch for employers in the lower mainland area. While I'm not, I might have my own opinion. Critically viewed, I don't think this is fair to employers in lower mainland who might have invested millions of dollars in their business, and it is tantamount to depriving them of an opportunity to retain the manpower that they previously trained when they were students. So while this discussion is a whole different discussion, I'll come down to the point system. So many international graduates are now moving towards the lower outer areas, Area 3 of BC. There are, talking of other provinces, Saskatchewan has very, very good system of SINP, Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, but I'm not supposed to talk about it because we don't practice. We are not licensed in Saskatchewan at this time. Manitoba used to be a very lucrative option for those students who international grads who used to go there. Recently, they have also increased the point system and made it little difficult, more difficult for international graduates from other provinces to claim permanent residency through Manitoba Immigrant Nominee Program. Alberta could be a very good option with their much touted rural renewal program and Alberta Advantage program. Um, Although Ontario, when we talk about Ontario, I don't see many opportunities for international graduates who might just only have high school graduation from India and then they do a 2 year diploma or certificate program from Canada. So it's actually right guidance at the right time, and you should have your skill set ready, and you should have your plan A, plan B ready. Whether or not an international graduate can become or international student can eventually become permanent resident of Canada, it all boils down to how soon in your early on in your career you plan which pathway to go for, how you can brace for changes, if any, in the middle of the stream, in the midstream. If you notice and counter changes, you should be so well prepared that your pathway, your choice is not, the current choice that you are making is not the only one that you are depending upon. So plan B should always be ready, in case you have any such issues, you are not able to decide on what pathway to really adopt or go for. Alliance Immigration's doors are always open to you. Feel free to contact Alliance Immigration, and we can definitely sit with you and chalk out a comprehensive plan for you, plan A, plan B, plan C if need be, and definitely, hopefully, lead you to permanent residency, guide you to permanent residency before the expiry of your postgraduate work permit. Thank you very much.